The Mediation Committee appreciates that the Sugar Bill aims to reinstate the Sugar Act that previously replaced by the Crop Act in 2013. It has been a subject of extensive deliberation within both houses of Parliament. The Senate first considered the bill and subsequently transmitted and proposed amendments to the National Assembly on 15th May 2024. Following this, on August 1st, 2024, the National Assembly approved the motion regarding the report from the Committee of the Whole House concerning these Senate amendments. However, it is important to note that some of the amendments proposed by the Senate were rejected by the National Assembly. This triggered a mediation process that is outlined in Article 112(2)(b) of the Constitution, resulting in the formulation of mediation committee that developed the harmonized bill. Honorable Speaker, a few items that were of consideration. I want to be in brief so that I give my honorable members an opportunity to contribute. Honorable members, we analyzed and came to a conclusion that we amend or change the timing of zones to eliminate zones and factor in catchment areas that will be able to consider areas of electoral representation and as well as areas that will be able to provide sugarcane management, where the specific catchment area has a number of factories where they will pump resources, do farming, and ensure farmers within that area benefit from the factories around there, and the catchment area as well to represent the farmers when they're electing people to the sugar board. Honorable Speaker, another factor that was of concern to the mediation team was to ensure that gender, youth, and people with disability are factored in the board. And this necessitated the mediation committee to allow, at the end of the process, the cabinet secretary, when appointing people to the board, to ensure that they meet the gender threshold, the disability and the youth, and equally to be able to capture the aspirations of the diverse zones in the country that people grow sugarcane. The representation and the leadership will be in rotation. In rotation in the sense that no specific area will dominate, will balkanize and seclude others in the management and running of the board. And that mandate has been given to the ministry to ensure regulations are in place to ensure that that factor is enshrined in the law. Honorable Speaker, another concern that came to the table was how do we utilize the taxation that farmers incur when they are taxed this money. We agreed these funds will be channeled to the sugar board because the sugar board will file returns to National Assembly and the Senate, and if there is anything that is not in tandem with the laid down regulations in the Constitution, then the both houses will be able to tackle. Honorable Speaker, another matter that was of concern was the choice of a professional on the board. We agreed as a team and the mediation that the ministry, the minister, will get a professional in line in sugarcane development technology, not less than 10 years, in a recognized institution in the Republic of Kenya. This is a person with the technical experience and deep research to be able to inform the board on the changing dynamics in the sugar sector. Honorable Speaker, these are among the many things that the farmer in the Republic of Kenya was looking out to ensure that they don't miss out in this new dispensation. Honorable Speaker, something else that I was about to forget. In this amendment, we have also put it in law that the farmer, let me read it so that my countrymen and women can be able to to follow. Honorable Speaker, it says, a miller shall not purchase crop from or accept sugar crop delivered by a grower, and a grower shall not sell or deliver sugar crop to a miller unless, 1, grower is registered with and has in force a valid supply agreement with the miller, factory of the miller is situated within the grower sugarcane zone, the grower is exempted from the requirement by the board under Section 19A. Honorable Speaker, these are some of the regulations that were put in place to ensure that the miller does not overstep, the grower does not overstep, and everyone runs within his line to ensure that both parties benefit out of this agreement. And further, there is a provision here that if a factory is not able to mill, it can get into an agreement with another miller to ensure that the agreement it has with the farmer is in cognizant and within the premise of the agreement where the farmer does not suffer any loss. Honorable Speaker, as I conclude, this is a new chapter for the Republic of Kenya, the farmer in Western, the farmer in Nyanza, the farmer in Kisii, the farmer in Mombasa, that this time the sugarcane farmer will benefit out of his sweat, the manufacturers will earn profit out of their hard work, and the country will get taxes out of this process. Finally, we agreed that industrial sugar cannot be imported for free. They have to pay taxes like any other commodity in the Republic of Kenya, so that the sugarcane sector, the sugar sector, does not continue being run by cartels hiding under the disguise of industrial sugar. I therefore want to, I beg to move and call upon my senior brother, my alumni of Musingo High School, Daktari himself, the only bullfighter in the house, to come and do the necessary. And second,
Senator,
thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Boni Halole.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it's so impressive that the Senator of Bungoma is barely 2 years old in this House. But you can see, Madam Speaker, the way he has moved this bill so ably. And I want to congratulate him, but not surprising, because he shares the same DNA with Henry Pius Masinda Muliro, freedom fighter, one of the founding fathers of this nation. Madam Speaker, I am very happy for what has happened in the National Assembly, for what I'm hearing about this bill in this House, and extremely happy for the industry of the committee, because they went around the country. And I remember when they came to Western, I was traveling to Kigali. I cut short my